Red tide is killing sea turtles and making them sick, but one reptile is back in the habitat after spending time at Moat. SNN's Jessica Ward has the story.
Sea turtles have been on Earth for 100 million years. All of those years, these prehistoric animals have been living amongst red tide, which is a natural occurring event. Still, turtles are dying from red tide because of the fish, algae, and other sea life they're eating. Perhaps as many as 100 dead in Sarasota County in June and July.
Our goal is to give them a lot of fluid therapy to try and move those toxins and that food source out of them. So usually the first 24 hours, we're dry docking, giving lots of fluids, and slowly getting them into water.
Intrepid, this sea turtle who hasn't spent much time on sand since birth because he's a male sea turtle, makes his way back to sea life after his encounter with red tide.
We're excited to get him back out there. Adult males are a rarity, and when they need our help, we're happy to assist, and we want to get them in and out quick.
Intrepid was found by the Sheriff's Department floating lethargic off of Longboat Key and brought in suspicious of red tide because of the large amounts of red tide that were in the water at that time. He returns to his Longboat Key habitat a little differently, with a satellite glued to his back. Researchers hope the satellite will help them learn more about male sea turtles and how sea turtles interact with red tide in general.
So we're going to see where he goes, because turtles in the past have been shown that they stay away from those areas, and how they sense that we don't know. So this will be great information.
We don't get access to male turtles very often. The females come up to nest, but the males, they stay out at sea at all times. So the only way we get them is when they come into rehab.
The satellite tag is expected to eventually fall off due to the turtle's everyday life, but in the meantime, you can track him with Moat by visiting seaturtle.org. Reporting in Sarasota, I'm Jessica Ward, SNN, the Suncoast News Network.
And back to the Gulf there. There will be more releases in the future. Moat officials say they still have 4 rehab turtles.